Hi friends, this is Leslie from Mermaid Cove Studio, and I am on today to share a Craftspiration collaboration with Denise Smith. She's my crafty bestie, and we drop 2 videos a week, one on Wednesday, one on Sunday, different themes, different projects. We're crafting like crazy, doing lots of fun things. You'll see, if you follow us, you'll see that we've got different things going on all month long, different projects. We just finished a Christmas in July, and that was crazy, crazy fun. The projects were, I think, outstanding on all parts, and we had some guesty friends with us, some guesty crafty friends, yes. Some of our Paper Sister, they joined us, and that was a lot of fun. Amazing creators. Anyway, this month we're kind of doing a few different things. So we've got like Prima Wednesdays, but I'm not going to Prima Wednesday it today because I needed to get a little bit out of my comfort zone, and I needed to get a project started that we're working on, but I didn't want to use my Prima paper because I needed to ask a question before I did the project. So I did something completely different. I did something completely different last week, if you remember. It was the coffin pocket envelope project from KS Craft, using Say Cheese, the Halloween edition from Simple Stories, which was, it was a digital. I didn't know Simple Stories did digitals, but, my crafty bestie there, she introduced me to that. She goes, hey, this is where I got the paper. And I'm like, oh, cool. So I purchased and downloaded that particular paper. Now, I was going to turn around and use that on the project that sits before you, and I decided not to. Why, I don't know, because that paper is beautiful. It's adorable. But I think I wanted this project to be something a little bit different. This is Haunted Mansion. This is a class that I purchased from Heidi Swapp several years ago. And I'm going to turn around behind me really quick. I don't think I ever did it, or I may have used the mansion part for something, but not what it was intended for originally. Now, I love elements from all over the place, and that'll be a lot of fun. But I decided I would kind of do the class a little bit. We'll see where it turns out. What Denise and I are working on this month, which will ultimately turn into a swap between the two of us, is the Haunted Mansion. And maybe each week we will do an embellishment to go with it. And I think that Halloween is on Sundays. But I needed to get this project. This needed to be done so that I can follow along properly with Denise. Man, Denise is good management. Man, she's good. I take notes. I'm just taking notes. I am blessed to be able to work with her. Anyway, so what we decided, because she also had purchased this class years ago. Well, I guess when it came up, I bought it, she bought it, and we were only doing swaps in groups and stuff that we both were in. But we decided we would take this Haunted Mansion and turn it into an embellishment book, or ultimately she'll be able to do whatever she wants with it. But our ideas have been coming more to the fact that we're doing swaps that are smaller and can easily, like this will go into my beloved pink envelopes that I love to, when I do stuff. these. That's going to go in there, and it's going to be relatively flat because I can take these out and it's not going to bulge out of the package or anything. Now, if I want to put it in a box, I'm going to put it in a box. It's not going to make a whole lot of difference. But the idea is that each week we're going to focus on doing some type of embellishment to go in here. And we'll make one, and then we will make sure that our partner has die cuts to make their own. So they'll have a sample of one that's already done, and then they can go ahead and make the rest of them. So everything will be shipped flat. Now, I know this is not a new theory. I remember being in Swapps earlier on in my more serious paper crafting time where everything was flat. And I would say I did all of that with V&A. I don't think she does Swapps anymore, but I learned about Swapps in her, and she was very specific. And I'm so glad I had that opportunity and time with her. I didn't get to do very many, but she was very specific about it being flat, and everything had to go in a certain type of packaging, not too many extras and things like that, so that the shipping, it wasn't so costly. But with the times right now, everything's costing a little more, and we're just coming back to the times where it's about the creativity. So this is the project that we chose. I've got an extra hole up here. I'm not sure. I boo-booed on the other side on the one behind it, and you'll see that in just a moment. So we'll see how I will fix this. By the time the project is done, we'll see how I fix it. So this means that everything I'm going to do is going to have to be relatively flat, which is unusual for me because y'all know me. I gussy this stuff up. I layer it up, but we'll see. So we'll see if I can fix it and get another one of these discs lined up properly with the rest of the book, or if I hide that. My guess is I'm probably going to figure out a way to hide it, but we'll see, because I think this might be enough. I haven't worked a whole lot with the discs, and I'm never sure if I love them or not, and it's excuse me, it's more because I don't use them enough, and I have a whole jar, and then I have a whole nother jar up on a shelf behind me. So we'll see. I'm going to just take you through a little spin through the book. So this is all hand cut. The paper is a digital collection. I've had this digital collection for a really long time. It is one of the collections that I downloaded when I say a long time ago, it's probably not more than 5-6 years ago, where I had done a journal and I needed papers for it, but my regular paper wasn't enough. So I went on to Etsy and I purchased, not too scary. I don't like scary. I don't mind a good skeleton, but not a scary skeleton. And it can't be scary. I mean, this is cute. This is okay. This one I'm not sure about, but it's a little bit, it's nice. It's a little friendly. I'm also using a few embellishments from that collection, from the Heidi Swapp. We got the embellishments. They were put into our class. So I'm using a little bit of those. So this is the front. This was not the front of that class. The front, that Haunted Mansion, her class, is actually more of a book, and I want to say accordion fold, which is really nice too, and someday I will do that one as well. But because we decided to do discs so that we could be flat, it's just using that class with the skills and supplies that were provided. So we were given, I have everything down below here. Let me show you how I have started to baggage all of my projects up now. Sorry about the movement. I'm trying to keep everything together. I've got several projects at all times moving and going. So this was the template, and there's templates for each one of these. And then this one here was just the chipboard. It's about 6.5 by maybe 4.5, something like that. I've got all of the paper collection. I'm going to pick this back up again, put this back underneath. I have got everything that I need inside of this. This one here is actually for scrapbooking, the plastic covers where you can put your layouts in. Because at one time or another, I learned how to do that, but I didn't love doing it. I think what was interesting because it was a lot of work for 1 or 2 pictures. And I wasn't sure that was my thing, but I do respect the techniques of it because I took some amazing classes with some very amazing artists, creators, and I will never forget that. And I still have those layouts. Maybe one day I'll bring them out. I don't know if that creator watches my channel, but I've known her for a very, very long time, and I took classes at the Green Tangerine up in Roseville, and she taught some layout classes. That's how I learned how to use my Cricut, actually. Anyway, enough about all that wonderful stuff. This is of my own doing, and we're going to open it up, and I put a pocket on this side. I took the extra long tag that is part of the class. I covered it, and I left this white and open. So this would kind of be like secret writing here, or if you want to add pictures. Like I said, we're going to use this to start with as an embellishment book. So, you know, if I did an embellishment and then I can tuck the dies that will be given here and the embellishment can be here. There's room for the expansion. Here, the same thing. I just added an envelope pocket here. Just one I made up, and let me see. That fits in there, so you've got a pocket there. You can close that, and we can put whatever the embellishment is here. I'm not sure what our embellishments are going to be, but I can certainly tell you what my first one will be, most likely. I love bingo cards. Don't know why. I love playing bingo too. Haven't played in a long time. Like grown-up bingo. You go to the casino and you get your dabbers and you dab, 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 dab. Love the excitement. Although I'm not great at playing it because I am so fascinated with everybody playing around me and all their traditions and techniques and all that good stuff. But so this is something I have a vast collection of printables on my phone in the folders, but this is one. It was the bingo cards, the scary bingo cards. I printed up, I added this paper. So I printed these up. They come 4 to the paper, the letter size paper, and then I sent it back through and did this on the back of it. It's beautiful. I'm not going to say I don't know how to do this stuff, but I'm doing more and more with it. And all I did right here was I took a brad, I poked a hole and took a brad and put that on there. I am going to add some tulle or mesh, maybe something. Something. And then what I'll do is for the other 3 pieces, I've got 3 more cards. So witch, treat, scary, and this one says kitty. And then I've got some ephemera from the collection that came with this. This is not from the class. This is from the class. And I'm putting it all in this pocket right here. Now, after we've done the whole embellishment thing, can you see how it can be used afterwards for like a really cool Halloween book? Here's another page, and I don't know what the embellishment, am I going to do bows? I'm going to kind of stick to more flat things. So I'm thinking flat flowers, maybe hand-torn flowers with eyeballs on them. I think those would be cool. But I've also got some more ephemera that can be used, and I'm just sticking that in the pocket so that I can spread it out wherever it needs to spread, because we need to embellish and make it look pretty, right? And then here's the back side. I did not put anything on this yet because I don't know what else we're going to do. So I like to do acetate and then put stuff on it. I like to do the pockets and things like that. So maybe that's what will happen there. Here I have got like another flip out little book, if you will, and you can put pictures and write. But I also made, when I glued this in, it's a tuck spot. So if I'm going to take, let's just say I had acetate, an acetate pocket, and then I can go ahead and use repositional dots, put the stuff on there and tuck it into this pocket. So it'll be up here, but it's using the whole page. On the back side of the mansion, the paper is absolutely beautiful. I don't remember where it comes. I mean, I know I got it on Etsy. I know that I used it for a Halloween journal that I did. Yeah, I think I downloaded it because I loved the writing in the background, the numbers, and then over here was like the music sheet. So nothing is on here as of yet because I don't know what the prompt is yet. What is the embellishment that we're going to make? I think maybe some tags would be cool in here. Can make a couple of tags. Now this is from that other collection, but I'm going to say these would work in here too. And you can do some of these. I'm thinking hand-torn tags. Piece together and then add some ribbon or tulle or something like that. And then in a pocket, have enough for my partner to make more. And then the music sheet here. Love, love, love that. I do not know what the song is on here. I didn't look. It might be some spooky music. It's the same as the front. This was what was left of that paper. I didn't have quite enough, so I pieced it together. Probably by far, this is one of my favorite pieces of paper. So all of it, by the time we're all said and done, we're going to keep it flat. These can come out and it can be mailed flatter. And, you know, maybe we'll add a treat or something. I'm not sure. Ultimately, we're testing something out and seeing how it works. But I love it. I love the paper. I think my partner's going to love the paper. I will add some more vintage, shabby type stuff on here. Maybe some crochet ribbon. I have a vision, and I love this vision. But I love this too. Be aware to go inside. All right, my friends. This is today's inspirational offering. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you'll follow along as we continue to work on the different projects we're working on. We have our Once a month, we create a page for our traveling journal, and it's just between Denise and I, and it's enough, the size of it is enough to fit into an envelope and mail out that page. We've shown that. We have another page coming up, maybe next week, and then we'll mail it off. Since I'm Mermaid Cove Studio, I did mine mermaid-like, and so that'll be another cool project to follow along for. So that we try to bring something inspirational. If you want to join us, let us know. You can hashtag Scrappy Happy and show us what you're working on. We would love to see. Tag us in it. If you want to participate and be a guest with us, you can also do that. You can put that information down in the box below. We read all of our comments. So you can put that in the box below. Say, hey, I want to do next month with you. You absolutely can. Or one day or a project. You know, if you have some suggestions and ideas, let us know. We're doing them. All right, my friends. Go check out what Denise is doing. I'm excited to go see what Denise is doing. I'm excited for what I did. We'll check back with you again on Sunday for a new project, new inspiration. All right, my friends, have a great evening. Run over and check out my sweet, sweet crafty bestie, Miss Denise, and see what she is doing today. All right, friends, thank you.